Hi, my name is Anya, and this is my Luminosity Yoga Eclipse Portal series. And we are one day away from the second eclipse, the lunar eclipse in Scorpio. And the moon has already moved into Scorpio on the 4th of May here in Central Europe, where I am right now. And Moon in Scorpio is always about going deep and bringing up shadows, our own kind of inner, let's say, toxic waste ground, or things that we don't want to be confronted with, but that are necessary to see and to purge at this stage. So, as we're coming up to this lunar eclipse, which is definitely taking something out that needs to be purged. It might be interesting for you, if you're familiar with your chart, to have a look where Scorpio is in your chart and where that actually hits that area. And also, if you are in any way, shape, or form invested in Scorpio, like if you have a lot of planets there, if you might be a Scorpio rising or Scorpio sun, or any other major configurations and planets there. So today, on the 4th of May, however, we have the moon in Scorpio, and it squares Pluto in Aquarius. And I talked about that a lot. That's a new, and Pluto has just turned retrograde. And so we have now this kind of very intense, deep moon, which likes to go very deep, the emotional waters, in a square to Aquarius, which has this ability to see the bigger picture and look at all of humanity, and helps us be human, and is a lot lighter in a sense. You could also say removed, or in some ways possibly elusive on the downside. So Pluto in Aquarius, well, Pluto again is related to Scorpio. So we do have a lot of this deep transformational energy. It's about purging. It's about Scorpio, our sexual organs, and with Aquarius again, our nervous system. So we're going to do like a short sequence to look at both and get the energy to flow between that, like our sexual organs, our sacral chakra, and then let's say our brain, and our brain function. And so we're going to start on the mat, and we're just going to take a moment to sit. I'm going to sit sideways, you can see that better. And we just take a moment to just place our hands on our groins, connecting here to our groins. Take a deep inhale, lift up. And then exhale, move our hands out to the thighs, towards the knees. Do that 3 times. Deep inhale. And then really release everything on your exhale. And again, any inhale, lifting up, and then exhaling any tension 2 more times. Then just take a moment to place your hands on your pelvis, just above your pubic bone, and just feel the energy there. And then take a moment to pull the pelvic floor and the root in and up. Release it on your exhale, and feel the connection to the earth from your perineum. If that's hard for you to feel, you can also locate it from the tailbone or the sitting bone. And then on your inhale, just imagine fresh energy entering your pelvic floor, coming up into the body, all the way up into your head. And then on the exhale, just releasing stress, tension, energies of others, whatever you don't need right now. Just taking a few more deep in and exhales that way. Grounding very clearly, feeling the connection to the ground. You can also flex the feet if you feel very ungrounded, making sure you're having that physical connection through the body and the breath. And then grab your front shin. And let's just move the pelvis and rock back and forth. And active in an exhale through the nose. As you exhale, pull the belly against the spine. Keep breathing. Then more. Deep inhale into the center of your head. Hold the breath, bring the chin in, pelvic floor in and up. And release on your exhale. Great. And then we're just going to come down onto our back. So we're just going to roll down, engaging the core, and we're going to grab the ankles. If that's not available to you, you just keep your hands on the ground, and we're just going to do a few of those. Inhale, we bring the pelvis up as far as is okay. Do not hurt yourself. If you can't come up that far, you do it halfway or just a little bit, and then exhale going down. And as I said, if you cannot grab the mat. You can grab the sides of the mat if you don't have a mat, and just place your hands on the ground. Yeah, so with everything, make sure you're not forcing or injuring or just not, make sure to acknowledge the boundaries of your body. So inhale up and exhale down. Inhaling into the pelvic floor, exhaling into your head. And really ground your feeling sense in your breath. And we do 2 more. Very good. Just take a moment to release the hands. Just rub your hands together. And place them again onto your groins, if you're a woman, onto your ovaries. And then just inhale from the feet into your hands, to your thyroid, just the pit here where collarbones meet, to the center of the head, back down to your thyroid, back to your hands, and back to your feet. And then we roll up, or you can also come up over the side and just come on all fours. Tuck your toes under. And then we're going to bend the knees and we're going to slowly roll up 1 vertebra at a time. Bring your arms up. Inhale. And exhale. Hands in front of our heart. And just take a moment just to feel the ground and set an intention. What is it that you are ready to release at this point? It might be a mental disposition, a way you look at things. It might be something, how you feel about something. It might be a mixture of both. And then just bring that into the body with the breath. And our last asana is going to be warrior posture. I'm going to be going into warrior 2. So place your left foot slightly facing inward and right foot front, left foot back, right foot front. Bend the front knee, keep it in line with the ankle. Just bring the right arm front, make a fist and right thumb up. And the other one, like archer poses, if you want to draw back like a bow here, bow and arrow. And just look at your middle finger and keep breathing deeply. And imagine you're looking front, but you're looking at the past. So the future is behind you, the past is in front of you. What are you looking at that needs to be released now? Drop your arms and change sides. And then bring your left arm front, make a fist, left thumb up, right hand to your chest, as if you're drawing like the archer position again, left knee in line with your left ankle. And again, just look at your thumb. Again, looking at your past with the question, what is it that needs to be released right now? And what are you ready to let go of? What is overdue? What internal disposition, mental, emotional disposition would you like to shed? And what do you want to make room for? Straighten the front leg, bring the front foot in, and then just heel toe the feet together. And then just come into squatting. Sit back. And we're going to close again. Just rest your palms on your knees for a second, finding your breath, finding a connection to the ground. And just letting your your breath rest in your pelvic floor, in your sacral center. Being ready to release what you no longer need at this point. Place one hand onto that pelvic floor, that sacral center, one hand onto the heart. Think about something that you are thankful for. And let that gratitude expand throughout your whole body. And with that in mind, bring your hands together at the third eye. Thank you very much for joining me today. Namaste. Thanks so much for joining my practice today. And I'll see you tomorrow for the eclipse practice. And I appreciate your comments, your feedback, your subscribing to my channel and sharing it with others. And yeah, I look forward to seeing you on the day of the eclipse. Bye for now.